Yeah, bro. I don't know if y'all can hear me for real. But basically, man, I just want to let y'all know, man, that, you know what I'm saying, we get on here and we troll LeBron a lot, man. We talk about him, man. And one thing I can't take away from this man is that he's one of the greatest players that the NBA has ever seen, man. People say that I hate him and stuff, but I don't hate him. That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? For people to sit here and try to make it seem like this man, I don't think this man is a great basketball player. I never said that. See what I'm saying? And then when it comes down to OGs, I be hearing OGs say stuff like, oh, LeBron not top 10. Or I be hearing LeBron haters. Because, you know, you got some people that's just LeBron haters. I be hearing them say, like, oh, he not top 10. I have to 100% disagree with that. If you don't have LeBron James top 10, I don't think that I low-key can't really low-key. I mean, I can't see that. Right? Me personally, I don't see that. I believe he has to be top 10, bro. No way around that. And then I also wanted to address, you know, a lot of times we get on here and you know, we crash out. It get real hectic and stuff like that and offensive. And I do apologize to kids that be listening or older people that be listening. You know what I'm saying? Where it may sound obscene. Where we get on here and I say outlandish things. But at the end of the day, man, you know, that's just what it's going to have to be, though. Because at the end of the day, that's just what it is when it comes down to the simple fact that, you know, the ones that's on here and we get real passionate about these debates, this is what we've been doing since we was kids. And since we was in the cafeteria and we was out, and then we get older and then you go to the court. You know what I'm saying? You get older and then you go to the court and then you start hooping and talking with people that's older than you at the court and at all ages. And when you out there in those environments, there's not no filter. So you're gonna hear everything. But the beauty of it is when you're able to still keep it basketball and you can kind of let your steam out. You know, it's like one of those type of things where it's like a safe haven to talk trash and stuff like that and just really let it out, because at the end of the day we know that it's not really going to go past the basketball court, you know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, man, with that being said, you know, we get passionate about LeBron James because shit, that's what it is. I mean, LeBron James is a great player. So he always been one of the best players in the league. So we always had to low-key debate about him. And that's what make it to where you can become passionate about a stance that you have because it's how you always felt. And then so, but at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying? You say LeBron not top 10, I can't get down with that, man. LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players we ever seen. You got to have him in your top 10. And then, you know, people be like, okay, Cruncher, why don't you say that he's the GOAT? Why don't you have him top 2? I mean, listen, I feel as though it's not even no real order in the top 10. See what I'm saying? I don't think it's not no real order. Because I think all of the players in the top 10 are on the same tier as a basketball player. So any of them could have done what the other player had done in their era. So for example, even with Michael Jordan, I think if you put Magic Johnson on the Bulls in the 90s and then build around him, I think he can win 6 championships too. But to me, that goes for anybody that's in the top 10. As long as the team is built around them to fit their play style. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when it comes down to dudes like LeBron James saying that he's the greatest, you low-key just can't really blame him, because at the end of the day, I mean, shit, like, you know, LeBron is looking at it just from an argument. I mean, LeBron just low-key, you can't blame him for the business moves that he's made throughout his career, because at the end of the day, that's just good business. Like, this is what your people will be telling you to do. Like, yeah, do this. Play this many years, because the money and all of that. Like, that's just he. And then, you know, he always put himself in good position to win a championship. That's low-key what you kind of supposed to do. The problem with LeBron, low-key, and there's no offense to nobody, it's just that he just got an obsession with trying to prove that he's the GOAT so bad. He's so obsessed with this argument. But at the end of the day, you can't blame him because this is what they in his ear telling him since he was 16. Oh yeah, you can be better than Jordan. My bad, y'all. It's background noise. Oh, yeah, you can be better than Jordan. You can be the greatest. You know, top 3 this, top 2. Jordan did this. This is what everybody around him is telling him all these years. So shit, when you ask him, I'm like, if y'all want to know what I think, he just saying shit. That championship made me the greatest right there. Then I mean, to him, he felt as though that's his biggest achievement. I don't think LeBron understood how intense the debates was going to get and all of that. He really liked the sound of, okay, shit, like the GOAT convo. This is what they telling him. So I'm saying, but I just think if you don't got him top 2 or you don't got him number 1, or I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, who cares? So I'm saying, I don't like how people get mad about certain shit, and then we got to start lying about what players done and downplaying it just to make it seem like they not on the type of tier of somebody. Like, come on, man. Because at the end of the day, when you sit here and look at LeBron James, it's like LeBron James fans, it's like they try to force everybody to think what they think. Like, you can't do that, bro. Right? Shit, man, like I was saying on the last live, it had got cut off. My phone had died. But yeah, like I was saying though, man, just a phenomenal player. But, the problem is LeBron James fans, a lot of his fans that are toxic fans, they expect you to believe what they believe by law. And, they try to force that. That's what I'm saying. But I believe LeBron James is top 10. If you disagree with this, I'd like to hear a good argument for it. I believe there's no way you can't put LeBron top 10. Right? That's asinine. And I believe that I can actually probably argue better than any LeBron James fan could. Because, you don't have to lie. So if anybody disagrees with this, man, like I said, I don't see how you could disagree with something like this one. You said, what is this? Well, see, you don't agree? You don't got LeBron top 10? You don't have him top 10? You said, which version of LeBron do you think was the best at playing point forward? I believe 2009. I believe that 2009 was LeBron James' best version. Well, skillfully wise, you could low-key maybe argue 2018. It's either 09 or 2018 because in 09, I just think he was in his athletic prime, athletic peak, putting it all together with the skill, with the pull-ups and all of that he was doing, and the step backs, and you know what I'm saying, the layup package. And he had so much offensive responsibility, more so than later, because on the later teams he had super teams. But I believe that 09 he was doing it all, and then 2018 he was doing the same thing. I think 2018 is basically what we would have seen for about 10 years if he'd have just stayed in Cleveland. He'd have went from 09 to 2018. But I think 2018 had a better jump shot though, to where he was pulling it. He was definitely jacking threes in 09. But 2018 he was a better knockdown set shooter. He was more poised with his threes, to where it would have basically, that's the reason why he was able to go farther. Because remember, 09 he lost to Dwight Howard. But he still averaged 38 in that series, though.
Yo,
Yeah, it was good.
my thing with Bron is, man, I think if he is in top 10, I think he barely making it. And I'm a huge Bron fan, but I just think, man, he's had too many downfalls, bro. Like he's had too many shortcomings. He's had too many times where I expected him to get the job done and he just couldn't get it done. And that's why I say like it's guys that I seen get it done every time. Like I don't know if LeBron is if I can put him over Hakeem Olajuwon, bro, because I seen Hakeem when he had the pieces, he got it done, bro. He completed the task that was at hand. I never seen Hakeem just fall short because of the moment, bro. My thing with LeBron
Damn.
is, yeah, my thing with LeBron is too many times I expected him to win with AD. I expected him to win with. I expected him to win. He said 2, 3, 4. I expected him to win more with D Wade. I expected him to
Damn.
win more with Kyrie. And now everybody talking about with no help, bro. We gotta start being honest, bro. Like, I know why I'm gonna ask you
Damn.
though. Like, so you think he like? Let me ask you this, bro. Do you think he's just after what we seen in 2017 and what we seen in 2018, can you just honestly say he just way over Kevin Durant, bro?
Damn.
Like after what we seen them go head to head, can you just obviously say with like, yeah, bro, with your logic, yes, this man is a better all time player than KD. When we seen them match up,
Damn. It's crazy because man, I mean I disagree with you, man. I gotta put LeBron top 10, man. I don't know if I can go so far as to say that he not top 10. I can't get that disrespectful to this man legacy, man. I can't do that one.
what you got? So let me ask you this: what you got, KD?
Now the problem with KD is, in my opinion, he's still like his ranking is
Okay,
still,
okay, okay.
yeah, his
Oh, yeah.
ranking is still pending.
What about Curry?
So I got Curry top 10 for sure. Top five. I got Curry top five
Okay, okay, okay. Well, as long as Braun not over, yeah, yeah, I'm cool with that. Braun ain't over
because,
Curry.
but I mean we can get that one in a second. But do you think so? The thing about KD is my problem with KD was I felt like he didn't get to the finals in Brooklyn with Kyrie, and LeBron went to the finals every time with Kyrie.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he did. Now KD did low key outplay LeBron. I mean, a lot of people would say every time because of 2012. See what
Right.
I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
got we got KD at.
I got Braun over KD. I just think, bro, it's not far off,
You said,
man.
oh, okay, it's not far off. So that's why you
Yeah,
say so you
especially
say
for
LeBron
this
over.
generation. If you just talking about the 2010s, it's definitely a debate for me, bro. Like, if you talking about whole career, all right, Brian. But if you talking about 2010s, I don't know, dog. I don't know, bro.
So you say Bron is like barely, if he is top 10, he barely in it.
Barely. I got him right there in that 8 to 12 range. I got him right there in that 8 to 12 range, right there.
So and then as far as the Hakeem, I mean I mean I can see what you're saying because the defensive side of the ball too.
Yup. Both ways, bro. Two way. I think Hakeem, bro, when it come to just skill level, I think he's the peak of what it gets, bro. Especially at his position, bro. He had everything, bro. And
But what's
he
this? What's the
he
context
built
of
this
this? Is this
team.
LeBron is
Hold on,
like
hey Z,
tenth
bro. Hey
or
Z, bro. I was talking, man.
oh? I
You
just
ain't
came
hear
in.
me?
I was just asking him a question. You have to be rude. What?
No, I was asking. Did you hear me talking?
Nigga, I just joined. I was asking him a question. I was just asking him if he's talking about
Go
like
ahead, bro.
top
It's
ten,
good.
or is
Yeah,
he?
bro.
I was gonna say, is he talking about like top 10 or like 10th all time, or is he just talking about just in general? I didn't know what he
He's
was talking
top
about.
10 all
Yeah,
time,
Top
bro.
10
yeah.
all time. If you
All right. I was
disagree,
just
I
wondering.
can't. I don't know if I can.
I was just
I don't
wondering.
know.
Yeah.
He's top
Yeah.
10 all time, bro.
My fault. You can continue over here. My fault.
But this my thing, Crunch.
All right.
Like I be saying, this why I kind of disagree because they be putting Kobe at 11, bro. Chilltown, ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, they got Kobe at 11, so it gotta be like 10 guys that's I'm trying to see how can they make that, how can they logically say Kobe at 11 but LeBron can't be outside the top 10, bro? Because a lot of guys in the hip-hop, I mean in the basketball, I say hip-hop, in the basketball world got Kobe outside the top 10, bro. So cannot not have Bron outside the top 10, bro. When Kobe better than Bron.
Yeah, I definitely don't understand. I definitely don't understand that. I got Kobe top 10 for sure, for sure.
Hey, nephew. This pastor brother preacher.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, Pastor, what
Hey
you?
yo,
Yeah,
while I was just on another panel, right? And I was saying the same thing you just said. I said, how you gonna put LeBron over Kobe when Hakeem Olajuwon was better than him? He was in the
Right.
he was in the top 10 in every category. Like, how can you sit
but
there
hold on, Pastor. So
and put
my bad. I don't mean to
LeBron?
interrupt you, Pastor. I don't mean to interrupt you. You don't got LeBron. You got LeBron top 10?
No.
Oh no! Wow.
I have my listen, hold on, wait.
Make
Listen.
reasons, bro.
I have
I
my
gonna lie,
reasons, bro.
Pastor.
You gotta
I
respect
gonna
it. You
lie,
gotta
Pastor. You
respect my
might.
opinion.
I think you're a little bogus for that one.
Nah, but you gotta respect everybody got an opinion, nah man. Like everybody's opinion is theirs, nah man. This is why I
I
don't
know that's
have them.
definitely you right.
This is why I don't have them.
You right.
Because he never did what Came Olajuwon did, what Jordan did. He never came to a team and really impacted without bringing over pieces, bro. Like he had to bring pieces with him, bro. He ain't go there and directly
Well,
made
organic.
impact.
Organic.
You said it
Say that
wasn't
one more time.
organic. He said it wasn't organic.
Yeah, it was a team that was put together for him. See, Jordan team was built for him, and the only thing I hate about the Jordan argument is when they brought in Rob. I'm like, yo, but what about the first three Pete? Even with Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Now, I mean, like you gotta think about all the great people that put their names there, bro. It was it was built around them, bro. Like it
Yeah, but
ain't
I
like
don't know if I
they
can
got
say he
traded
not
there.
top 10 no OG.
I can't do it. I can't put him there.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God, yo, I
Yeah,
respect
Z,
you,
is yeah,
Pastor. Respect it,
Z.
bro.
Hold on, Z. Are you hearing this, bro?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Listen. It's your opinion, bro, and I ain't finna disrespect your opinion. But listen, right? Listen, I ain't gonna like Ron. Listen, is it okay? Is your reason is it because of his? Because obviously you can't say accolades. Because obviously he's a 4-time MVP.
You gonna say
He's a
Bron don't got
four
no
for the 4-time.
bag?
You get excited. Listen, he has the accolades, so you can't say that. So unless you say the meltdown in
he's
2011
that.
or something like that, bro, I just don't know what to say. I think LeBron
You
is like
know,
one or
the,
two. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You
no,
said
what happened
hold on.
was
You said Bron 1 or
hold on,
2?
wait. People,
Yeah,
hold
go.
on, wait. People tend to forget. Hold on, wait. People tend to forget, right? Remember when everybody thought it was gonna be Cleveland versus
Hmm.
LA, and
Hmm.
Dwight Howard knocked him out the third round,
Yeah.
knocked him out in the Eastern Conference Finals with a booty team, and took him to the finals
You
versus
got
Kobe.
you gotta
Dwight
remember
Howard had
LeBron
nobody.
went to the finals first.
No, the Dwight
Did
Howard
Dwight
disrespect is
Howard
crazy.
did
Yeah, I
Dwight
think so.
Howard knock him out to get to the finals versus the Lakers?
Yeah,
Yes or no?
yeah. And the fact that he's
By
And what
not
do you
top
do
himself.
after that?
75, bro. Yeah,
What do you
they're
do
saying
after
he's
that?
not
By
even
himself.
top
No, wait.
75. Remember?
By himself.
Yeah,
By himself.
yeah. Not
Why
even
ain't he
top
win with
75.
Harden?
And that's disrespect, bro.
Hold on. Why ain't he win with Harden? Yeah, he do.
Oh,
He do
he
sound like top
had,
level.
remember he had the back surgeries. Remember he started having them surgeries.
See. No, low
No,
key, he lost to
no,
he
them
lost to
surgeries
LaMarcus
didn't play
Aldridge.
a lot. Bro. Them surgeries been a big
He lost to LaMarcus Aldridge.
them surgeries meant a lot, bro.
Oh man, that was a
Say it
time
one more
right
time.
there.
Say it one more time.
No, I was saying he lost to LaMarcus Aldridge.
No, say it one more time. What you just said. Say
You heard me?
that one more time. Say that one more time.
He
He lost to
lost to
LaMarcus Aldridge and
Marcus
Dame.
Aldridge, bro.
Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge and Dame.
I
Harden
think
was supposed to.
your internet must be going in and
Yeah,
out or something, bro.
it's that church internet. It's like no, it's like no passing.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you join lagging, man. You might want to drop down and come back up.
All right, bro. You gotta come up when you get to some Wi-Fi, bro.
Plug the joint in.
You talking about me, bro?
You gotta plug the Ethernet cord in.
Yeah, man.
But like I
Just how
said,
they. Oh yeah, go ahead. No,
no, I
yeah,
just was gonna say, man. Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel as though LeBron James, even though he lost to some people,
go
his
ahead.
see, hold on, Pastor. Because
Come back.
you know what I go off, Chris. I go off eye test numbers and championships, basically. So I don't really go off
Okay,
too many
but
accolades.
okay.
No, but Pastor, what I'm saying is
So,
his whatchamacallit. Oh, that was the other dude
But
that
you
was
said
like,
difficulty of those championships too, though, Crunch.
yeah, but his LeBron
I
production and all
forgot.
of his championships,
I forgot I like this shit. My fault.
huh?
He gotta come. He gotta get to some Wi-Fi, bro.
Crazy.
You gotta get to some Wi-Fi, Pastor.
Yeah, hold on. I feel like the numbers LeBron production and all of his championships
Hmm.
are still on a superstar level, and that's 4 of them. So even if you go to the Hakeem, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel as though, hey, if you want to put Hakeem over LeBron, that's cool. But I'm just saying LeBron still got, I mean, he still got 4 rings. So he doubled Hakeem rings with this
Yeah.
with great production.
The thing is, Hakeem was supposed to get a lot more defensive player of the years and MVPs in his career. We got robbed like a couple
So
years,
let me
lucky.
ask you all this: who did Hakeem beat to win those 2 rings? Which was those teams like in the finals he beat?
That Magic team was amazing to me. They had Shaq and Penny, and then they had the other dudes that was nice. You had the Nick
Yeah,
Anderson,
it
3D,
was
Dennis
Shaq and
Scott.
Penny.
Taking them over Miami. I'm taking them over. I don't know if I'm putting them over OKC, but I'm definitely
That's
taking them.
kind of similar for real, because you know that's KD and Russ, and then Shaq and Penny. Kind of similar for real.
So
It
it's
is a
like
little. It is a
I'm
little
gonna be
similar.
honest with that Miami ring, bro. I don't know, bro. Like that
What about
Miami.
the
I'm talking about
Spurs one?
2020. No, I'm talking about 2020 when he beat Miami. I don't know, like, bro.
Okay.
I don't know, bro. I want to count it, but I was watching it and it's like it didn't feel like a championship, bro. When I was watching it live, it didn't feel
I
like
counted because everybody
It's
went.
because he didn't beat a highly
everybody
marketed
didn't want to
team
go
like the
though,
No, I
Crash.
Celtics. That's
counted though
why.
because everybody said we're gonna agree to go, and then I
I thought it
think,
was some people who didn't want to go though.
Yeah,
hey, they should have took that stand.
yeah. Because
I feel as
let
though
me
you go
tell you
down there and
something
check
else.
ball, man.
You can
Because
ask
look,
NBA players
Z,
themselves.
I feel like since everybody went, it's still everybody still was playing on the same playing field that was there.
Yeah,
Like, and then the only thing I don't like about it, low key though, is the competition. Like you said, that team they played though.
Yeah, bro. Like Goran
But
Dragic
at the
was
same
hurt.
time, you gotta play in front of you. And then hold on, and then low key, we did play. Cause this is my thing, right? When it come down to Shaq and Kobe, and that's why I gotta keep it real. Shit, when you look at their finals competition and then finals, I mean, can we really sit here and say, I mean, because everybody said the AI team was trash. They
Yeah.
said that's the team they played, and then the New Jersey Nets and them.
yeah. There, Eric Snow, Dikembe, Allen
But
Iverson.
what
Yeah,
it is
I
that you
think the
got to
Nets was
value though.
cool. I
But hold
think
on, but
that
this was
yeah,
your
they were
value
cool.
though. You got to value the competition on the first 3 rounds. Because
Yeah,
they still
right.
knocked out the best competition that they was gonna run into
yeah.
regardless. And but I think that's what LeBron did because he beat who did he beat that first round? Did they play OKC in them?
Nah. I think they played
Beat the Rockets
Or
and
the
the
Rockets?
Nuggets.
the
I thought the
Rockets.
Rockets was the second round though. But they did beat Harden and Russ. Or they played Dame in the first round.
Yeah, Dame, Portland.
And then
Bro
they
said
played
Harden and
Jokic
Russ.
and they beat Jokic and
They
Murray.
beat the Nuggets.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. That bubble ring just kind of, I don't know what it is, bro. You know, everything you saying is true, but I just think it's something missing, bro, with the
Yeah, I
bubble
feel you
ring,
though. I
bro.
feel
Yeah,
you.
I get what you mean, but
It's
you don't
just something
understand the NBA
missing.
players
Like,
themselves.
he talking about it's the hardest championship ever, and he overdoing it. Like, he's overdoing it.
I mean, you have more than one
2016, I
NBA
think
players. Yeah,
2016, I give him full credit for that. I think that was the toughest championship comeback ever, or toughest just championship ever. But the thing is, you didn't close the deal, bro. You didn't seal the deal. Now
I
I'm gonna be
think, but
honest.
this what I think a lot
It'll
of people
be
got Bill
zero.
Russell.
Yeah,
Like a lot of people got Bill Russell top 10, and he in my opinion he had a lot of help too.
Can I say something though, real quick?
So Bill
yeah. What's up,
definitely
no
had the
cap?
most help out of anybody all time. However, he was the anchor defensively and basically revolutionized what it meant to be a big defensively at the time. And his leadership a lot of times goes overlooked, in my opinion. So I definitely feel like Bill's
But do
a
y'all really
safe
I think
top
LeBron was a
10.
leader though.
like how many teams was in
But
the league when he was winning rings, bro?
no.
It was
So
like 40 other
no cap.
teams.
Hold on. Just focus on the player. Because whenever you start to go, like when you start to compare eras, you have to keep things relative.
Yeah, you have
Meaning,
to be very careful when you're
I
talking about
do.
right?
eras. Yeah,
Meaning, what does that mean? No cap. I mean,
Okay,
you can
but
only
hear me
compare
out, right? I
players
give
within that
them,
era against each
but
other. Because if you do that to today's game, on both accounts, for both players from both eras, it's going to be a disadvantage.
But you know the way I look at it, when we talking about greatness, we can't use their standards when we talking about our greatness. So we talking about
That's what I mean about
LeBron
relative
James
to their
himself.
era, though. You
Say
can't
Bill
compare
Russell,
them
in my
to our
opinion.
standards. You have to compare them to the
Nah, I know,
standards that
but
was
hear me out.
created of the game at the time.
Okay, but just hear me out, bro. When we talking about greats and stuff, right? We can't just throw in Bill Russell for what he did in his time, when we know it'll be a million times harder for him to win in the average NBA that we grew up watching and we love.
I
That's
mean, but
great.
the
That's
thing
great,
about
but that's
Bill
a
Russell
moot
though
point
is
because he has 11 rings. He
I
did.
still, yeah, I still respect what Bill Russell did
I
because,
respect
Right.
it too.
but I
But we
think that
can't.
That's all I'm saying.
I think if Bill Russell, I think he could still win in this era if he put a
Right.
similar team
You
around him.
know,
And then look,
He's
it's the thing
easily
about
top 10. Like
and look,
his impact on his team individually. Like, and that's what I mean about look at the player, not the team or like the era. You have to look at what that player was capable of doing and how he impacted his team.
feel
he
like
still was doing it.
Bill is
Hold on,
top
it be
10
smooth.
easily.
I don't
You
feel
know
like
what I
it's
think
luck
be
to
smooth?
play in that
Hey,
era.
look,
What?
hey, look, no cap. I think Bill Russell is the fastest center ever. Still,
The fastest?
This the real
fastest.
beast move?
That's
That's the
not
real
arguable.
beast move?
No, that's not a real beast move. I mean,
Oh, okay, I thought
I ain't
this
gonna
was
say
the
real
real beast.
because that's beast move
Nah,
too.
Wilt was
But
faster
yeah,
than
Will,
that.
I was gonna say
but oh, yeah, Will probably had the fastest like
Wilt literally
capabilities.
at
But I'm talking
18
about
years
in
old,
Any
bro.
game
race
though.
against Giannis, he won
No,
in
I
a
know,
race.
but Wilt
If they run
literally
down the
owned a national high school record in the long jump at 18 years old.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll say this. I think Bill Russell was the fastest with the ball though.
I agree.
Because from what I seen on
Okay.
film, I don't see. I mean, I see Wilt running sometimes with the ball,
Dribbling
but
the
not as
ball.
fast as Bill Russell. Bill Russell be getting out.
I mean, okay, I get
No,
what
I
you
don't
mean.
He
really
be getting
look
out of there with
at
that ball.
I just don't think.
offensive ability stuff. He was more of a defensive guy.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
say,
yeah, but yeah, but then when I
like,
actually watched the film, he kind of like, bro, this man kind of was like the Tim Duncan in his era. He didn't have the post moves, but he kind of was just he could score and shit though.
No,
He got that
no, bro.
pass,
Wilt's
I
pace
don't
is
really, I don't
insane.
really like
bro.
Tim Duncan, so I'm not
He's the
really.
Well,
second
I'm
best
just
passing
I'm
saying.
not
center.
intrigued
Well, you
by
can say
this
whatever you
team.
want to
Yeah,
say,
second
He's a
but
best,
top.
let me tell
second
y'all
best,
something quick. Let me tell y'all
second
something
best
quick.
passing
You
center.
can talk about a player in a specific area, but let's not disrespect them and talk about, oh, it's this and that. Oh, it's because of this era they're playing with bombs and scrubs. No, we should treat all eras like respectfully and not diminish a
I used to
person's
think Bill Russell
legacy.
was trash, but he not though.
Yeah,
He not.
yeah,
Yeah,
because you shouldn't
I
disrespect him
never
talking
said
about
he was
some. Oh, he
playing
played
against none of
against
that. I
scrubs and
just
stuff.
said he was like
Comp,
Can't
but
say
talented.
that.
when
But this is
you
my thing, Z. When you are
the
talking
comp
about
matters,
Crunch
bro.
do say
Comp was the NBA
he
players
take
though.
it to the eye test too. So when you are talking about the skill level and the eye test, and you like this player right here ain't even better than the average player in today's time, you do gotta take that into consideration, bro. When you're talking about the eye test, bro.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's true. No, but Chris,
any NBA player is giving us 50. So
remember
let's
I
not
had Bill
disrespect
Russell
him.
outside of the
Not
top
me, not
15 at
me.
first, but I'm saying when I really looked
Bro.
at it though, because they got the footage out there now on 4K.
Yeah,
So I'm just like,
yeah. AI upscaling.
yeah, that's
no,
true.
4K,
Well,
No, they
Talking
I
nah,
about,
know
Talking
from
about something
AI,
else.
bro.
not
they
really.
It's
just
not
what I'm
basically
AI.
saying
put
is
color
what he
around
was
It's
it.
talking about
doing, he
AI.
was still doing
You
that
know
for his
AI.
time. You could
He
still
spit
see his
verses. Yeah.
IQ and how he's just doing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but Bill was like I said, he was the defensive. He was the anchor. That's where majority of his IQ shined. Was that, and that's how he became a great leader.
I don't really
Be smooth. Name me one player in the top 10 that's mainly defense. I'll wait.
Top 10 is mainly defense.
That focuses on defense and anchoring, bro.
pick,
Let's go
pick
Hakeem.
Michael
the
Jordan.
team, and
I
that's
mean, I
it,
don't.
Hakeem
bro.
and
Him,
Duncan.
Hakeem
Duncan,
Olajuwon
Zach.
was offensively
Hakeem was also a
mindset.
pretty good defender as well.
No,
Yeah,
no.
but
Hakeem,
As a
Hakeem is the
two-way, though.
greatest defensive center of all time.
What I'm
yeah,
saying is defense ain't gonna get you in there alone, bro. Just simply defense top 10, nah, bro. I can't.
It is if you put in the fact that he
Yeah, we need to be
led.
playing.
Yeah, unless you go Ben Wallace, you can
Where
go Ben
Tony
Wallace.
Allen at?
OVO.
Where Ben Wallace at?
Yo, you're missing the fact that Bill was the leading
Come on,
factor
bro.
on his team, and
Rudy
and took
Gobert.
them to 11
bro,
rings. You only
wasn't
lost
the
one.
best player for
Rudy
most
Gobert
of the
then, bro.
games, though, bro.
Rudy
He lost
Gobert
one
top
to the
10.
Hawks. Yeah.
Yo,
Him.
you're acting like all the players that he played against were horrible. He played.
You're
No,
not
he
to.
didn't. He
No,
didn't
I'm
play
just saying,
against
where's the
horrible
offense?
players.
Where's the scoring? Where's the playmaking? Where's the off ball? Where's the
No,
shooting
Bill
ability?
Bill
Where's the
Russell's not a scoring
footwork?
player. Wilt was a
Oh, well,
scoring
he
player.
can't be in my
Wilt
top
was
10, bro.
scoring and rebounding. Do you
Can't be
know
in my
about
top
these players,
10.
Ovio?
He can't
Like,
be in my
do
top
you
10,
know
bro. He
about
can't
these
score the
Oh
players?
basketball.
shit!
He
Bro,
can't
you
score the
gotta,
basketball.
bro. You can't listen, bro. As a
Do you know
center,
about
Yo,
what
even
these
Wilt
players
hold on,
wasn't
did?
y'all. Hold
shooting
on.
below
Y'all seen
40%, bro.
y'all seen the Hall of Fame joint ceremony?
Yeah.
Somebody just got up
So
there and embarrassed them, bro. They was clowning them for only winning 2, and they said not 1, not 2
He making a joke.
at the speech. Did a whole
Uh,
thing speech in front of everybody. Yeah, he
Oh
joked
yeah, he
about it.
did. That's true. That's true.
who said that though? Did LeBron say that?
Oh man, bro.
It was a
Not
coach, right?
one, not two, not three, not four,
Bro,
not
we don't even gotta bring that up,
not
bro.
six.
That's
That's
hilarious,
such a
bro.
shitty thing on his resume, bro. Cause he
Nah, I still got him
promised
top
this
10
shit.
though.
I'm glad hot take. That Miami team
Yeah,
is
bro,
not a super
like,
team. Hot take.
Oh, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I
be
was.
All right.
smooth.
No, it's
Hot
not.
take,
I
be
see how
That
smooth.
I see
Miami
how some of
team,
these
bro,
guys
with
work.
LeBron and D Wade and Chris
No,
Bosh,
that's
that
still
is
a
not a
super
super
team
team.
though, man.
That's not a
Yeah,
super
I
team.
see how some of these guys work.
Yo,
Man.
bro, they were
That's crazy.
aging, bro, and Chris Bosh like a little bit later, but he had that whole blood clot, bro. Dwayne Wade is literally he had like a wrist fracture or something. Like the season before, he just came back.
Yeah, nigga, that was
2012,
in
he was injured.
2016, nigga.
Yeah, that was
I'm talking
later,
about
bro.